Good day, everybody. Today we're here for week 3 of the CDL. So after coming off of a big 6-0 victory last week, we're looking to further increase our lead. That win actually jumped us all the way up to number 4th in the rankings, which is pretty epic. So hopefully we can continue to keep that same momentum going into this next battle, and we're gonna need it because this is definitely not going to be easy. Playing Merkit today. Got a lot of big threats. Garchomp, one of the best mons in this format. Starmie, one of the best spinners in the format. Arcanine, which is something I really wanted to get, but did not, unfortunately, get my hands on it. Crocoon is actually a lot better in this gen, because it's a lot harder to break. We got Metagross, Neoqueen, Scolipede, a lot of really good stuff. I honestly kind of tunnel visioned a little bit when mocking and team building for this, but that's also just because some stuff like Scolipede and Garchomp can just kind of run through me if I don't bring a lot for them. So I probably didn't do as much for Belly Drum, Slurpuff, or Mienshao as I probably should have. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. I do have some stuff for them, but hopefully I have enough. We're rocking out with Choice Scarf EXCADRILL this week because Earthquake and Iron Head hits literally everything on the team. And I could have ran Band, but the problem with EXCADRILL is it's a lot slower. It's so much slower than so much stuff on this team. Being slower than Arcanine, Garchomp, Mienshao, all outspeed it and one-shot it. Scolipede is going to outspeed it and do a lot, especially if it's boosted. Starmie's going to threaten it with a Scald Burn, or can just probably kill me if it's offensive. So I really do need the speed, and I think it's a nice surprise because I can just get the I can sweep in an end game when everything is super chipped by spikes, get the jump on all those fast mods and get rid of them, which is pretty nice. I only really need Earthquake and Iron Head, so I just threw these two moves on here just to have them. If I can get Rocks up, great. If not, whatever. Rapid Spin. There's no Ghost, so I just teched Rapid Spin on here in case I really, really need it, which could be possible if they bring Suicide lead, Hazard Stack, Scolipede, or something. But I also do have Defog as well, so I'm not super worried about it. It's not the primary form of removal this week, it's just there as an option. We've got Specially Defensive Jellicent with Lumberry. This is pretty much to always come in on Starmie, especially defensive sets, because they can't do anything to me. Shadow Ball 2 it KOs, a max HP variant. I can taunt it. I can use it to kind of sit on Suicune for a little bit as well. But it's primarily here just so I can spin block so that Starmie, because Starmie's the only hazard removal this week. So I come in on Starmie forever. I can take its hits and keep the hazards off and hopefully get rid of it with 2 Shadow Balls or however. We got Fizdef Deoxys D. This set changed a couple of times over the course of building because I wanted it to be more especially defensive to handle Nidoqueen originally, but Scolipede is just too much of an issue if it gets set up. So I got this Tonga Berry to take a Mega Horn in a pinch. Psycho Boost to do big damage to it. Spikes is Spikes. They're really good this game and really hard to get rid of for my opponent. Toxic is there to hit things like the Suicune, so I'm just not completely passive against it. It can't just spam Calm Mind. It can run Calm Mind Rest, but then it's asleep. And then that means that Kyurem Black over here is going to come over and two-shot it with a Fusion Bolt, because it can two-shot Fizdef Suicune with the spread. Even if it's not even fully invested in attack, and it can do that with a non-stab move, which is pretty crazy, but that's what 170 attack does for you. Dragon Claw is a pretty safe spammable move, and Earth Power is there for the Metagross. Unfortunately, couldn't fit Iron Head this week to hit the Slurpuff, and that may come back to bite me, but Slurpuff doesn't have recovery, so hopefully it just gets chipped down. It'll take a decent amount from Fusion Bolts too. I really needed Roost to stay healthy this game, so we're running that instead. We got Fizdef Mandibuzz with the Charty Berry. This is going to try to handle a lot of stuff, particularly in the early game, because I don't know how long it's going to stick around, because it's got to deal with a lot of stuff. Got to deal with Chomp, Scolipede, Scrafty, and Metagross. I don't think they're all coming. Scrafty I really don't think is coming. I don't think it can fit all the coverage it needs this week. Chomp and Scolipede are coming for sure. Metagross, I could take it or leave it. But this helps handle all of them. Chardy Berry to help take Stone Edges from Garchomp and Rock Slide from Scolipede. I ran Foul Play over Knockoff just so Garchomp and Metagross and Scolipede, oh, not Scolipede, Scolipede were Brave Birding, but those other two can't just set up on me. And Foul Play is going to hit them a lot harder. Like if it's Hone Claw's weakness policy, or like Agility weakness policy Metagross, I want as much damage on it as possible. And then we're bringing Whimsicott as well off the bench. This has a pretty good matchup here because it pretty much makes Suicune not be able to do anything. If there's literally no move it can lock into where it's not just going to get really bothered by Encore, which is pretty nice. I can sub on things. It's also an emergency like Scolipede answer. If I can get Scolipede to click Swords Dance on this, I can Encore in front of it. Get priority Leech Seed for Chip, substitute to help stall out like Life Orb, like rack up Life Orb Chip on Garchomp and Scolipede. Moonblast, 2 shots. The Chomp does a lot to me and Xiao. Pretty safe move. And yeah, that's the team. Again, probably Tunnel Vision on a few Mons in particular this week, and hopefully that doesn't end up like being my downfall. But I think I do have options for stuff like Mienshao. Like is gonna struggle to break through this and this. Slurpuff. I have Foul Play. I have Toxic and Psycho Boost on this to do big damage, and I have which is gonna be able to priority whatever it wants, which is pretty nice. So I might be able to have the tools to outplay stuff I didn't necessarily prep a lot for. Ditto has also like an X Factor, but I didn't bring any setup this week, as you noticed. So I'm not particularly scared if it comes, because it can't really sweep me with anything. Even like Kyurem would be the scariest thing to copy, but like it's not really that. A Scarf Kyurem is not that threatening to like this, and depending on the move, like I have switch-ins based on whatever it clicks, which is very nice. I have immunity to Electric, immunity to Dragon, immunity to Ground, so I'll always have something for it, which is nice. Could be scary in the end game, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty. Let's tap in. Time to tap in. What is awaiting us? Let me make sure this is right. Yeah, that's very right. You have the right moves? I know I changed. Yeah, we're good. Alrighty. Make sure to write everything down this time. No Scolipede. Oh my goodness. Wow. No Suicune. Huh? Whoa. I'm flabbergasted. Utterly flabbergasted. Brought exactly the opposite of what I expected him to. That's crazy. And I don't know if that's gonna make things easier or harder, but this Tonga Berry is about to do a whole lot of nothing on Deoxys. Can I just lead this now? I'd love to be able to just lead this and get spikes up. Because originally I was gonna lead Kyurem, but because I didn't want to give that thing free turns, but now nothing really threatens me out, like, at all. I don't even care about getting knocked off by Mienshao. I'm gonna do it. I am kind of scared of the Unburdened Belly Drummer, so spikes up will be nice. Is Drill faster than that? Let me check. I think I've led Deoxys also every week, by the way, which is funny. Slurpuff is definitely faster than me. Unless it's like not running a lot of speed, so I guess it depends on the build. But that's also after Unburdened, so if we can get a bunch of spikes on it, that'd be pretty epic. Alright. Maybe I should have led Drill just so he doesn't lead that. What do we got? I guess if they lead Slurpuff, I can Toxic it. That's Arcanine? Yeah. So this can do a couple. This can really only threaten me with Willow or Toxic, which I guess it threatens everything with. I don't really want to go Jealous Sim more than I have to, especially since we don't know if this is like Banded Wild Charge or some crap. feel pretty fine just staying in here and getting my first spike up. So that's what we'll do. Flame charge. 303 to 261. I mean, I assume it's going to be offensive if that's what you're running. That did 42. With no item revealed. Oh, wait, that's like, wait. Well, I guess we don't know the item. That's still like very little damage. That's like no investment. That's like, what is this? Defensive with flame charge. Interesting. Do I just put up the next spike or toxic? How much is a crunch gonna do? Can't be a lot, right? Even if Flare Blitz does way more than crunch, actually. And even then, it's only 42. I can easily recover next turn. Yeah. So I don't know what that was for. Ditto. I can spin pretty easily. Actually, what is my moveset is what? Toxic, Psycho Boost, Spin, and Spikes. I could go drill on this. I'd much rather go drill on this. I mean, it'd be crazy if it's not Scarf. I mean, it still can't threaten me either way, but what is the set? Or it has to be Scarf, right? You're a Ditto. Unless he's crazy. Could be crazy. We can't rule that out of the question. Draft League is a crazy format. Arcanine has Flame Charge and no attack in this bit. Yeah, Spikes is expected. We do not know the item. I don't remember if I saw it Intimidate or not, actually. I think I just take my spin. I could get up rocks as well, but I don't want to deal with spikes. If they stay in, I guess I'd rather rapid spin. Okay. Who? Okay. Is this like Rocky Helmet defensive? Or what? Rough Skin makes sense. It is Rocky Helmet. Okay. I didn't even... That rapid spin did like negligible damage. So that's probably like super defensive. Which is really nice for Mandibuzz. Is that what I go to? I guess Mandibuzz is better if it is like bulky Swords Dance. But it could also just put up rocks right now. I guess it wouldn't matter either way. I'd have to rapid spin them away. I could go... I'm thinking about Whimsicott too, because there's no Suicune. But I want to keep Whimsicott around for the Slurpuff. So I think Mandibuzz is more expendable. Probably see a Stealth Rock or a Toxic come out, right? Yeah, makes sense. Unfortunately, don't have U-turn this week. So what's the best play? Probably just a foul play. Or I could default. What would you bring in on this? Would you even stay in on this? Do I even really care? I actually have a Kyurem. Yeah, that's annoying. Should I just defog? I'm not really threatened by this unless a Toxic comes out. I guess I'm just gonna foul play first. Okay. Nothing I can really do about that. Don't want to burn the Lum on Jelly just yet. Ooh, nice damage. Did like over half. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's actually a lot more. That's like, maybe it's like max attack, max HP. Wait, why did that do so much? Wait, what's... Maybe like max HP? I don't know why that hurt so bad. Is he gonna let this go down or not? I guess I can roost. I guess that's the mid ground, right? Roost or defog. Then again, do I need this? Like, I could just use this as a sack and try to get some damage off. Nothing's really that scary except for Slurp Puff. And Slurp Puff I don't really feel comfortable staying in on anyway. I'm just gonna Brave Bird. I guess I just don't let that get an opportunity. Alright, so we see the Stone Edge come out, so the Chardy Berry stays intact. I don't know how impactful that's gonna be, but I guess like me and Shell is probably carrying a rock move, so that's solid. So we do get rid of the Garchomp. We just have to take a lot of chip to do it. And the rocks are up, so we gotta keep that in mind. We'll see if that ends up being worth it or not. It does open up the game a lot for Drill and Kyurem though, so maybe I do take that. Now he's free to go whatever he wants. Probably gonna see Slurpuff from the Enshao come out, maybe Arcanine. Do I have 2 spikes up or 1? I have 2. I have 2. Because I got the first one up on the Flame Charge and the second one on the Switch. That's Arcanine. It is Intimidate, okay. As expected. Do I let this go? And just root? Does the Flame Charge even kill me, actually? My first one did so little. I could do like 49. I could live. I'm a Roost. I should live this. Nice. Because I want this to be healthy enough to switch into the Enshao. I just gotta find a spin opportunity again. So now, do I go... what's the play? Probably just Deoxys. Deoxys is not super threatened at this at all. Not really threatened by anything, really. Which is pretty nice. They either are probably going to click Flare Blitz or Toxic. Actually, I'm already Toxic. Probably just Flare Blitz, right? Or double out. But they didn't double out. Yeah. We should ate that, like, okay-ish. Yeah. Take our recover here. Did I get up all 3 spikes? It says I'm using 3 times. Nice to get some chip on this from recoil as well. Don't know what item it is. Maybe like Shucka. That would make a lot of sense. Wonder if it has Morning Sun. If it's defensive, it probably does. Well, it might not even be. It might be like max HP, max, or like a lot and a lot of speed. That's the way I expected it to be. If that's the case. Who is this? Diabetes. I think I have to Toxic this. This is so scary. This is incredibly, incredibly threatening. This is definitely the biggest threat. If I can overcome this, we're in the clear. How much does a Plus 6 hit do into me? I can live anything. So I can get I should be able to get a Toxic and a Cycle Boost off. We just can't miss. Nice. We outsped it. Wait. If we outsped it with Deoxys, honestly, it might not be able to outspeed Drill with Unburden then. Do I just break the sub? I guess I have to. Yeah, that should definitely break. And using it sub again is gonna start racking up toxic damage. That thing's actually... yeah, look at that. Can it even sub again? It honestly might not be able to have enough HP. I think I just recover in front of this. Because I eat whatever it does. Actually, maybe not from adamant. Which it probably is. No, I do. I eat a play rough, and I'm not sure if it has a stronger hit than play rough on me. It's gonna hurt a lot, but the recover will somewhat offset it. Offset! But getting this thing down to basically not real anymore is very, very nice for me. Very, very convenient. Because that was the big setup sweeper that they brought. So the rocks are annoying, but I think I'm in a very good position. I wish I knew how fast the Arcanine was, so I know if Kyurem's faster or not. I'm not running a lot of speed on Kyurem. Oh wait, that did... oh, it crit me. Oh no. I think it dies to poison though. Right? Yes, okay. So 1 for 1. That is unfortunate, because now I can't get up any more spikes, which means I really super can't defog. Can I just go Kyurem? I guess I can't switch into Arcanine that easily now, so maybe I just go Drill, because it's super chipped. Does Drill even have any bad matchups right now? I guess Mienshao. But Mienshao I can play around. I can either sack the bird or go the Whimsicott. Sleeves, that's Mienshao. I highly doubt I can kill this, right? No way. It also could just be Scarfed anyway. Earthquake actually does just drop this, but I'm not gonna risk a Scarf. Die Hard doesn't need to do much. I mean, I can sit on Arcanine, but that's like, it's toxic and Stealth Rocks are up. I'm gonna let it go. And then probably go into Whimsy from there. I guess if it doesn't kills, maybe that tells me something. 48 to 91. Or 11, I can't read. So 37 damage on a knockoff. Yeah, that's like in line with Scarf. Or just not banded. Or Life Orb or anything, so... it's no damaging item, maybe Scarf. I guess if it's Scarfed, it's locked into knockoff. So I could go Drill and get my Earthquake off, because I don't really need the Scarf anymore. It would just be tying with Ditto anyway. And I think I can get a kill, or at least force Starmie out to take a lot of damage and learn the set. So I'm gonna do that. This could be bulky Mienshao and I'm just trolling. But... I'm not sure. I think I'll be fine. I think I don't even need Drill super much for the rest of the game now. But I'm pretty confident I can just throw this out, because there's no switch into this. Yeah, this should just drop. Even through Intimidate. It's not... I'm too strong. Toxic was the guard chomp. EXCADRILL gets on the board, very nice. Ditto. So now it's the exact same set as me. Now having Mandibuzz or DOD makes this annoying, but what can I have a full HP Jelly. And I have... yeah. If it locks into Earthquake, then Whimsy is fine, and if it locks into Iron Head, then Jelly is fine. How well does Jelly take a... what's it called? A Earthquake. It takes too much, so I might have to sack. How do I win this game? What needs to go away to win? The Starmie is the big threat, and the Mienshao is a threat. Mienshao is just gonna get outsped and dropped by this. Whimsicott looks pretty good against everything, so I think keeping that alive would be very epic. Do I just get rid of Kyurem? How well does Kyurem take an Earthquake? Kyurem can take it okay, but not after Stealth Rock. I guess Kyurem's too slow to do anything versus the other two. I mean, it might be nice for Starmie, but I think I have enough tools to handle Starmie without it. I'd rather have Drill Speed. I could have gone for Earthquake and just gone for the 50-50 too. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Alright, so we're back. So, we got a pretty scuffed setup right now, but we didn't really want to go through all the effort to remake that on... what's it called? On cart with the crits and everything, so... we got it here. We got the crit first time, actually, so... or like the first time we got it to that point, so... pretty safe and faithful recreation, give or take a few rolls, but overall, pretty good. We're back in this situation with the EXCADRILL versus the Ditto. Interesting to know that it is at -1 because of the Arcanine Intimidate when it copied me. But in cart, I decided to switch to Kyurem because I figured I could take an Earthquake, and it's also like, if I need to sack here, that's the mon I should be sacking. And also, like I could have gone for the 50-50 here, but Drill looks so good in the late game, I didn't want to make that play. So, end up going this, and they do end up going for the Iron Head here, but it doesn't take us out. I do a quick calc and see that it doesn't do anything to Jellicent, so I just go hard into that, swallow it very easily. Here I go for a Skull, because I'm more worried about Mienshao coming in on a Shadow Ball and being a threat than this, because I kind of sit on this anyway. So we just go for Scald, get the burn, which is pretty nice, and just take it out with a Shadow Ball. This isn't even rocking Thunderbolt, it just clicks Psychic, which I eat pretty handily. Bring back the Ditto out. So from here, my ideology is if Mienshao is not Scarfed, then Drill can just win after I chip this down with like literally one Shadow Ball. And if it is not Scarf Mienshao, or if it is Scarf Mienshao, then Whimsy can win. So I let this go, get the free switch to Drill, and from here I can just kind of end the game. They go hard into Mienshao, which like super guarantees it's gone. And then the Ditto ends up dying to Spikes. So we do end up winning week 3, 3-0, so very well played to my opponent. Thanks for putting up with the rather scuffed nature of all this, the remake and everything. And yeah, we move on to 2-1 in the season. EXCADRILL got some kills on the board. Deoxys D Spikes, fantastic as per usual. I'm very glad I made that decision in the draft to pick this up as early as I did, because these spikes have been absolutely phenomenal all season. The only time they really haven't been was like Mega Sableye, and that's like the one mon that can really keep them off in that sort of manner. I mean, I guess there's Mega Diancie, but we'll cross that ship when we get to it. So yeah, GG's, well played, and I'll see you guys next week. See ya.